Today we're going to go over managing your community website's email addresses. The following video is for those who have a website that is not homepage light. As the web administrator, you will be supplied with a username and password. You will then be told to go to your Smarter Mail website. The URL for that website will be mail, M-A-I-L, dot, and then your domain name. For this example, we're going to use demohoa.org. Once on the page, you'll be prompted with a login box. You will then put in the username and password that was provided and click Login. Once you fully log into the system, you'll be presented with a window much like this one. Now, to add users, we're going to scroll down the left-hand bar until you find the gears, also labeled as Settings. So click on this button. You'll now notice that you have several different options available. We're going to first choose Users. We're then going to choose to create a new user. So for this one, we're going to say Vice President. We're then going to create a password. And then confirm the password to set it. The display name is what you would like it to display as. For this example, we're going to just say Vice President of HOA. You can also set the mailbox size limit in this page. It is currently defaulted to 100. We're just going to keep it that way. So click on Save. And now you also have the option to delete, edit, or reindex. For this example, we're going to edit the Vice President. So click the checkbox next to the Vice President and then click Edit. You'll see that we're back in the user setup. If you need to change a password, you will put in a new password and then confirm it, and then the password will have changed. If you would like the Vice President's email to be forwarded, then go to the Forwarding tab. You'll then be able to assign an email address that all of the mail will be forwarded to. For this example, we'll say John Smith at mail.com. If you do not want to keep records of the emails within the Smarter Mail system, you can also click on this box to delete messages when forwarded. Otherwise, there will be a copy of the email in the Vice President's mailbox for Smarter Mail, as well as john.smith@mail.com. So we'll click Save. There's also the option of aliases. This is when you want to have a large group of individuals for one mailing list. So let's click Aliases. As you'll see, there's no one currently here, but let's create one. To create one, let's click on New. We first need to give it a name. For this one, we'll say Board Members. And then we'll add the email addresses. For this one, we'll say President at demohoa.org. And then on the next line, Vice President at demohoa.org. And if you had a treasurer or any other position, you would fill it in here. Once you've filled it out, click Save. Now, when any user emails board members at your URL, for this example, demohoa.org, both users will receive an email. When creating aliases for users that are also going to be in Smarter Mail, we recommend that you utilize the users you've created in Smarter Mail and not a user's actual email address. So let's go back into board members. Let's click on edit. As you can see, it says president at demohoa.org and vice president demohoa.org. We could go in and change it to John Smith at mail.com or the president's actual email address. But if the board member's term runs out, you'll have to change the email address in both locations. Therefore, we recommend that you utilize the users that you set it up in Smarter Mail. This concludes managing your community site email addresses. If you have any additional questions with Smarter Mail, we suggest that you go to the help section. You'll notice at the top right-hand corner of the page, there is a button that says help. If you click on it and then go to online help, you'll be taken to the documentation that will answer almost every single one of your questions.